Bigger Than Life podcast, man. It's your boy Raybanzcpt.
Yes,
Y'all know who the fuck is in the building.
Compton Menace, man.
His name.
AKA OG Two-Tone, AKA Brick, AKA I ain't gonna tell you the next name, but it's on the way though.
AKA Brick.
Yes,
what
sir.
name is that? Is that a rap name or a hood name?
That's the new movie I was in, man. It's called Fatal, man. New movie I was in. I'm Brick in there. Make sure y'all go check it out. It's a good thing.
Hey, you cold, man. Hey, I didn't know you had acting skills like that.
Man, it's not really acting.
That's what I was saying.
All the
though.
shit we've been
It
through.
looks so real though. Like
Yeah.
the shit when you do that shit, it look real though.
But I don't want to take away from when I say
shit takes skill.
When I say it's not acting, I don't want to take away from it. But like we all been through. Every nigga in this room, keep it down a little bit. Every nigga in this room been through a lot of shit, a lot of different emotions.
Yeah.
You had a lot of affection for shit, like, so we know how them feelings, you know, can be controlled. How we know how they are. So it's not. When I say it's not, I'm not acting. It's true. It is true, but I'm thinking deep down in the emotion that I went through at that time. Why I'm doing this shit, you get what I'm saying? And that helped me express it like that. So when I say it's not acting, because I really gotta think about something. If a nigga got a crime scene, probably gonna think of my somebody passed away.
You gotta
before,
make that shit
you
real.
Know what I'm saying? You gotta really get into that shit.
So what character is you? What kind of character is you in this new movie?
Man, you know they keep me on the same shit right now, man. I gotta put my own movie out before they do it, which that's on the way. But you know, I'm the same nigga. I'm a loyal nigga to. Shout out to Tyron Turner. Shout out to Hillary Swank. Hillary Swank, I ain't gonna say what she did, but she got at me kind of crazy. Michael Ealy in the movie. It's a lot of big people, man. Shout out to Deion Taylor. He the director of it. Hopefully he gonna direct the movie that I wrote. So we just working on a lot of things, man.
And what's the name of it?
It's called Fatal.
Alright. Y'all go check that shit out.
Make sure you check it out.
Hell yeah. Is it a release date on it?
Fatal came out December 18th on, it was in theaters, different ones that was open around the United States and shit like that, and a couple overseas, and then it just came out on DVD, I think, last month on the 3rd, I think. So they turn it up. You can stream it anywhere, Prime Live. That's where I seen it at. That's where I go watch it at. So if you got Prime Live, Prime Video, go check it out.
Yeah, y'all go check that shit out. I know it's dope.
Yeah,
I know it's dope.
Make sure you check out Straight Outta Compton, BT Tales, and Snowfall too. I was in all of those, so support it.
Man, tell them how far we go back, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't really know like how deep. Like I'm interviewing, you know, a superstar, but this is my real brother, my best, you know, one of my friends.
This been my close
friend. It's deeper than, you know, this been a whole bunch of bullshit. You know, it's real.
Motherfucking 2001, I had transferred to Compton. He was a bully. He's a bully. This is our running back. This was the hardest nigga, hardest running nigga. Running everything over, nigga benching everything. This nigga Pops was a motherfucking gangster. This nigga driving to school and shit. Big ass expedition. You thought I forgot?
That nigga said the expedition.
Bro was driving a blue expedition on rims to school.
Man, that's crazy. Until I got my Cutlass.
On everything. We go back a long way, man.
Cutty. Got my first 84 cut, dog.
One thing about that, I tell people, like how I vibe with people, how I vibe with different races and different groups and gangs and where different people come from is because of really being in sports. You feel what I'm saying? I was good at sports, and the schools that was known for sports was fucking Crip schools. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's true.
I went to Poly, 9th grade, played tight end.
Shit.
I got kicked out. I should steal cars and see them fight up there. I got
the Bingish.
You feel me?
Did you go to the D?
No, I didn't went to the D. I went to Compton High, and that's another Crip school. I only went to Compton High because my mom didn't want me to go to Centennial because all my friends went there. But that was a lesson and a blessing for me because I got to fuck with different niggas. And let me tell you about Hell Week. When y'all got a team and y'all depend on each other, all that gangbanging shit go out the window. All that race shit go out the window because y'all got to be there to support each other and be there for each other. So I could tell you, head on, that's a big reason why I'm the nigga that I am today and why I fuck with so many people and why I'm so comfortable
for real
with
though.
so many people. And why I got so many Crip friends.
For real, yeah. But it makes you meet different people though, and like you know what I'm saying. Football saved us a little bit. You know what I'm saying. It discipline you. You know what I'm saying. You got somewhere to be. You know what I'm saying. If you want to play, you know what I'm saying. You got to be on time. Be there because Coach Ray wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying. Niggas try to come to practice on Thursday. Nigga. Think you for the start Friday.
even in the hood, like I was blessed to be around older niggas. I was like they'll see me. I got one homie named Rick James. All right. Blood had a
I know Rick James.
Whatever he had, right? So we used to go over there and he'd have homies doing what he was doing, you know, to make the money, but he'd have me picking up the bottles out in the yard and he'd pay me picking up the bottles or clean his lowrider and shit like that. So I don't know if it's because he was selling drugs to my mom and he felt bad for it, or he liked it my sister, I don't know, but niggas always separated me and didn't make me have to take that path. Niggas always pushed me to play football or box or whatever the fuck it was, you feel me? So I could say that too. I was just blessed, bro, to be around a bunch of good niggas, you as in one of them, you feel me?
For real.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I could play for and ask for ever. That's one of the biggest accomplishments that I have, been able to call niggas like you that I really went through shit with. You feel what I'm saying? That's the biggest motherfucking thing. We've been on tour, everything.
Man, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for that too, man, because that was like the first time I ever experienced something like that. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was amazing, just to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't about thanking me. I'm gonna tell you this right here. It's about you feel what I'm saying? You always was a nigga. You was rapping before me, all that shit.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. You feel me? You a nigga I always looked up to. You a nigga always been behind, supported. You feel
man,
me?
That's
so
big.
It meant more
that's
for
big,
you.
Man.
For
to hear
me,
you say that shit,
it meant
that's
more
crazy.
for me, for you to support me during that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it go both ways. Don't get it twisted at all. Like, I was happy that I got to do that.
Yeah, that's bigger than life,
you feel me?
For sure.
He think I did something for him. He did something for me. You feel what I'm saying?
But that show what type of nigga you are. You know what I'm saying? You know, that show your mortality. Yeah. But you'll respect that for niggas.
Yeah, we always
appreciate you, man. But that shit was crazy though, man.
And we was equal, nigga. Ain't that nobody different, nigga. You ever?
I mean, we I'm
eating
just
the same
with
thing.
What's the nigga name? What's his name?
One? Who? From where?
From 3 6 Mafia.
DJ Paul.
Yeah, DJ Paul, like just kicking it with him.
Coaster.
Like, yeah.
Country Black.
Man,
Gangsta Boo.
Every day on tour, like that shit was crazy, man.
Like family.
That shit was crazy.
Me? And making a difference for the tour. Like we did some good shit.
Yeah, you brought a whole nother vibe to the show though. You know what I'm saying? They needed you for that. That shit was dope.
It's a good thing, man. It was a blessing, bro.
Mm-hmm. I see you still smoking a whole lot of weed.
Man, I smoke it in small increments now. You get me? I wrote a Menace Minis now. Nigga, I was like, that shit still add up, nigga. At the end of the night, still a motherfucking ounce missing out the sack, nigga. It still adds up.
Hey, but you one nigga that I know you got work ethic, man. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see you in the studio, like how you put in work, man, and keep the vibe going in that motherfucker, like, you know?
Fact.
Like, nigga ain't in there just sitting around, nigga. It's like, nigga got that pop energy in there, like, man, keep it rolling, rolling. All right, hurry up, let's go, turn the beat on. All right, I got something. Nigga just go right in the booth.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't writing or nothing. I'm like, what the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a basic dude, man. I respect that shit, man. Your work ethic is crazy.
I do that because of the simple fact that it comes from that Pac energy too, you feel me?
Yeah.
When I heard what Pac said, I was already doing that shit, so that made me feel like I was doing something right. When I finally saw that shit that Pac said, I was like, nigga, we both got bald heads, nigga. This nigga just like me. You hear what I'm saying? I was like, this nigga wouldn't fuck with nobody but me if he was alive. You feel what I'm saying?
Man.
But I do that for the simple fact so everybody can be comfortable, my nigga. And I had caught a case in 2008 with federal case fucking with that the white shit. So after that case was beat, I was really scared straight. I had to focus on what the fuck I wanted. You get me? And the only thing I knew was music. Shout out the game. The game opened up that door for me. Only thing I knew was music. I focused all my energy on music, my nigga. 2008, and you know, shout out to 2008.
Hey, that shit was crazy because when you start buzzing musically, like niggas was like, you know, Mike rap like. And then they kept saying like Menace, like I'm like, what
the fuck is
Menace? Like,
yeah.
I'm like, Menace, Compton Menace, like,
yeah.
I found out it was you. I was like, oh, what the, oh shit,
nigga Mike.
Oh, this nigga rap now, like, oh okay, that's crazy.
Facts.
I respect that shit though. You took off with it too, like, and you bring niggas along. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the people you brought along, like, was crazy too. You know,
I always want niggas to see
the team you had. You know what I'm saying?
I always want niggas to see what I get to see, man.
Yeah.
It ain't about money or nothing.
Yeah.
I always want niggas where I'm from to see what I get to see. When I got to see that shit, it was so crazy and in love, bro. That's why I like taking the same routes that I've been taking all these years, because I done fell in love with these sceneries and these rocks. So I want to stop right here. I want to go to this motherfucking, on the way back, I want to go take the 40 through Arizona so we could go to this motherfucking the fucking astronaut and hit, so I could take my niggas up in there. Like, we could, it's a lot of learning that we do besides
niggas missing out on
being on the road and doing fucking music and enjoying bitches as they would think. It's a lot of learning that I like to do. When we go to these monumental states, you see what the fuck we do. We go see what the fuck going on. You feel me? So that's the only reason why I want somebody see what the fuck I see. You feel me? And if I'm not doing that, then I'm not doing my job at all. I could come tell a bunch of stories. It's niggas in our city that never left our city. You feel me? It's niggas in Compton, bro, that never been to Hollywood before.
That's true. I know some.
And that's crazy to me. You feel me? Never been
nowhere. Football game.
Never been nowhere, man.
Bro, when I was young,
shit crazy.
I thought 60s and East Coast was the only LA games, nigga. As a Compton nigga, as a young gang member, we don't go to LA.
Yeah, right.
We in Compton, nigga, as I would say.
Going off what you hear, like.
Ain't know about none of this, nigga. We don't go to these malls out here in LA. We don't fuck with none of that shit out there. We don't know who these people is or nothing, bro. We like a little civilization within ourselves. We got everything we need right here. You feel me? That's how it was coming up in Compton.
Man.
This shit, yeah. This music shit showed me a whole nother motherfucking level
either, nigga.
about just my own 20 minutes away from where the fuck I'm from, nigga. You heard me? That shit showed me a whole different
if you tell somebody you from Compton out of town, they gonna specifically say, oh, you from LA.
You
like,
feel me?
No.
And they be like, nah, nigga not from LA, I'm from Compton.
Yeah, like, it's crazy, like, but nigga don't know nothing about LA. Like, it's different.
Well, that's coming up. Nigga didn't learn LA till I started. Got music.
LA too big. Streets is huge out there, man.
Yep.
But yeah, man. So how you feel about the Chicago rap scene and all the shit that's going on in that shit right now, man?
Well, it's like somebody feel about Compton. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not there, but I understand it because I understand like gangs and shit like that. You get me? But at the end of the day, they going through the same shit that.
So you don't think that shit is a little more outrageous than
it's only outrageous because we're not from there. Like, niggas think Compton is a little more outrageous than normal, but I've been places where it's like Compton is like suburbs, nigga. I've been places in Baltimore, nigga, where it's one house on the block, nigga. You feel me? And the niggas got AK-47s in their car, and it's real fiends out there tripping. Them fiends they got out there is not crackheads. You get me?
Yeah.
Fuck with they fiends the wrong way, nigga. They gonna fuck with you the wrong way. You feel me? So not saying Compton's a nice place, not saying Chicago is a bad place. But at the end of the day, it's just outside looking in a consuming way, but we not from there, you feel me? But their music scene is dope as a motherfucker. So whatever they've been through created a lot of things, and I don't know how to correct what the fuck is going on over there, but yeah, I can listen to their music.
I mean, they making this shit look like, you know, rappers just getting murked. Like that's the rappers they put. That's the image they, you know, putting out there. That's the rappers they putting on.
It's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Even me, I had enemies in that shit. It's hard for me to really talk about an enemy in this shit. You get me? Like I was exposed to hip hop police young when I was fucking with game. Early 2005.
Oh, so that's a real thing.
2006. Real thing. But it's just now coming to the surface now when you hear about niggas going to jail behind shit that they did on the internet, shit like that. That's hip hop police, but it was only in New York at one time. You feel me? It's hip hop police. Now everybody's caught on. But at the end of the day, like, everything been happening. That shit been happening, bro. It's just social media bring it to the light. And I don't want to be harsh, but niggas die every day, B. Niggas die every day, B.
Oh, the real. Sometimes that's kind of like the energy it just be.
You
know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
fucked up, especially when it happens close to you. But
that's
at the end of the day, like,
man.
That's
shit.
how it is, nigga. Like I'm not from
we
Chicago.
Barely made it.
If
through
I was
that
from
shit.
Chicago,
yeah,
it'd be different.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't be doing this interview. You know?
That shit teach you how to move out here. Like it's serious. Like yeah
I'm a scary nigga, so I know how to move right.
Nigga be out of here at any given time.
I'm scary as a motherfucker. I'm like, who there?
Hey, sometimes being
how long
scared
we gonna
is a
be
good
there?
thing. Yeah.
Can we bring the
Hell
straps in?
I don't fuck around either. Man, shit, it's serious business. Gotta be careful out here.
I said, we going to Compton? I'm like, what hood is this? Lead us on there too.
I told you that nigga asked you what hood it is.
What hood it is?
Shit,
I need to know. Like like, should I bring him or her?
How big is the situation?
Nah, I'm good at Compton, man. It's my city, man.
Hey, so if we ran into 40 Glock right now, what you think would happen?
40 Glock, he probably give me a hug.
You think so?
On Bompton. I talked to 40 Glock through Bop. Shout out to my nigga BG Bop. I'm in Vegas one day at my house and shit. I told me and Bob talking about it. I said, call 40 Glock right now.
Yeah.
But I called 40 Glock, put him on the phone.
He was cool.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, this Menace, my nigga. You feel me? I understand what we was going through and shit like that, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, but what you on, my nigga? You're like, man, I ain't really on that shit, my nigga.
Know
I understand you. I understand that. All right, for sure. Let's stop talking now. I want to see him in person so we could really chop it up, bro. Because I don't want to do no phone shit. I ain't talked to him in person yet.
Oh, okay.
But we talked on the phone and we had a good conversation. And I heard the interview he did after that, and they tried to pump him some shit about me. He didn't say nothing about me. He talked about the conversation we had. But he shitted on Gang, though. He got back on Gang, man. So.
Gang did him kind of disrespectfully, though. That shit was nuts.
That was disrespectful.
Oh, damn.
It was disrespectful.
Yeah.
It was. Just for the simple fact, like, when I did what I did, I'm a gangster, nigga. I went to
that was personal,
room full of Crips that already knew that we had a personal problem. You feel me? I didn't bring no straps inside. It was a personal problem.
Just rubby that.
So the way that Game did it, I didn't like it from the beginning. See, I wasn't even there. If I was there, all that weak shit probably wouldn't even fucking happen. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But I didn't like how that went down either. I'm gonna keep it gangster with you. This is the first time I talked about it on your show.
Man, that's crazy. Cause I be like, damn, they trying to make my nigga look like he like, you know.
Well, he put himself in that position, nigga. Cause if I would have saw them niggas where I was at, I would have been snuck out.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how gangster you think a nigga is. You outnumbered, nigga. You can't fight 10 niggas. You ain't in prison. You don't have. It ain't just no choice, nigga. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm about to bib in that bitch calling so many straps up here. It's crazy. I'm gonna be in there solo. Yeah, you think I'm scary? I'm not goofy. I got kids. I got a life to live. I got people work for me. I got a company.
Right.
I got everything. You feel me? I'm not risking and playing with no nigga. I'm 35 years old. You get me? So that's what it is. I wouldn't tell on no nigga, but I'm not for to let a nigga play with me.
Right.
We gonna play. Our field is gonna be the same.
Never.
Our field is gonna be equal.
Streets ain't playing out here, man.
They don't forgive either. They don't forgive or forget.
Yep.
In the street.
But shit, my bro Compton Menace in this bitch with me, man. That shit is a blessing. Bigger than life, man. Shit,
Have you ever got a chance to meet King Von or even?
Nah, I already went in the cave. In hibernation about time I started hearing about the little homie, but I fuck with Dirty Tough. You feel me? I recognize his relationship with him and shit like that. But at the end of the day, I don't really want to speak on the King Von shit because me coming through what I've been through, it's just a certain way you do things, man.
Yeah,
and
I wouldn't even.
Tragic. It's tragic. It's tragic. It's tragic. But it seemed like bro was just chilling. He wanted to be somewhere where the homies was, and he looked up and he saw some situation he didn't like. You feel what I'm saying? Or somebody let him know. That's what happened most of the time. Somebody let him know, like, hey, somebody right here, and he just woke up and been himself. But that's just what happened with the vibe. That's why I kind of control my energy and control where I'm at and what I do. You feel what I'm saying? Around people. But I don't think King Von was a bad person. I don't think he was wrong for what he did. You feel me?
Just living a soldier's life, you know what I'm saying?
It's part of the game.
You out here. That's how you living.
On the flip side, how you feel about Quando Rondo, Lil Tim over there doing his duty for what happened that night? Just give me that real quick.
Well, at the end of the day, this when you at war, you feel what I'm saying? You have casualties at war. And he just was at the upper hand that time. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm not the one to give praise to anything negative. So I'm not finna give praise to anything that he did. I'm not in his situation. That's not what I'm promoting. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just praying for everybody that's involved with it, because it's a fucked up situation. And you see how them Chicago niggas play. So it's I just pray for everybody in it, no matter what. You feel me? I'm not on nobody's side. I just pray for everybody in it.
And then, how you always get in the acting game?
You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it, nigga. I got a nigga named...
Nah, yeah. That's what I do want to know. How did you get into the acting game?
You wouldn't believe it.
How?
I'm riding one day. We just got back in town. Gary Gray called my phone. He like, man, I want you to fuck with this movie. I'm like, for sure. What the movie about? He like, it's about, Easy and them, straight out of Compton. I'm like, dang, that's dope. You feel me? He like, yeah, man, I just like your image.
Yeah, I want to be a part of that.
Following you for a minute, I like your image, man. You down to do it? He like,
yeah.
I'm like, for sure. I'm gonna get the contract ready for you, and I'm gonna send it to your email. You got an email? I'm like, yeah.
He had a vision.
Send it to
make
my
you
email.
want to ask you.
You know
what I'm saying?
Send the email to my management at the time.
Yeah.
He got it all the way right for me. They paid me real good, and some extras, residuals.
That's dope.
The next movie, John Singleton. I'm rolling again with the homie.
Yeah.
I'm like, talk to John. I'm like, hey, you know who John Singleton is?
He calling you a phone. Like,
I'm about to, John Singleton, like, man, I like your acting skills. I want you to take some classes to get a little more sharp though, but I want you to be in this TV show I'm doing called Snowfall.
oh yeah, that's dope.
I'm like, for sure. I'm like, Wayne, what you want me to do? He like, okay, we're gonna do it in a couple months. I'm like, I'm going on tour and shit like that, but whatever you need me for, I'll make sure I'm there. He like, all right. I'm get off the phone like, hey, who is John Singleton? He like, man, you stupid motherfucker.
Man.
I'm talking to Chili Dub.
Yeah.
Like,
oh,
man,
yeah.
you stupid, blood. You don't know who John
I
Singleton
know
is,
Chili
nigga?
was on you for that.
Boys in the hood,
like,
nigga.
Yeah.
That's it is. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, that was his blood. He want me to do this movie.
Right.
So he hit me. I'm on tour. With the Chris Brown tour. And then he like, can you come this Wednesday? I'm like, well, I got shows to do this Wednesday, and I don't want to fly out, but I'll be there like on Thursday next week. My whole tour bus and shit like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? And like, all right. They're like, well, you got some people that want to be in the movie too? I said, yeah. Got about 9 niggas right here.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
So me, Chili Devil, and Eastwood ended up being in that movie.
That's dope.
Motherfucking Irv Gotti hit me out of nowhere. I'm like, man, I want you to do this.
I remember you telling me, man, how you like working with Irv Gotti too.
Yeah,
like he make your music
I
sound
really want
like
Irv Gotti to
on another level.
produce a project for me.
Yeah.
I do.
You still work with him?
Yeah, Irv Gotti. We talk, we fuck around. But I just
That's
been
dope.
in my little box lately, creating what I need to create so everybody.
Them records was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was
Yeah.
one on. He put that on. He put that on BT Tales. The mixtape was BT Tales. It was great.
BG Tales.
BT Tales.
Oh, okay.
So me and Mouse finna turn this shit up, man. We got a whole lot of shit. We got motherfucking comedy shows we throwing. I ain't telling jokes, but you know.
Oh, you doing comedy shit too?
Yeah, I'm getting comedy shows. Comedy is a loving thing. You feel me? Once you realize that everybody come together in comedy,
yeah,
it'll be a good thing. My last show, everybody came dressed to impress. It was gangsters there. It was nice women there. It was players there. Yeah. Everybody left peacefully. No arguments, no nothing. We got the tattoo shop going. We got a production company going. The label, we starting up fresh and moving, man. Not to mention, we got the production company for the movies and shit like that. We write and direct too.
Oh, so you stepping all the way into this shit now.
Yeah.
Like, I see.
Yeah.
See, that's dope, man. That's gonna bring more jobs and, more content.
Facts.
And,
Facts. And
more shit to see.
Us up, Black up,
Yeah.
Compton up.
That's what's up.
So you already know what it is.
Yeah. Bigger Than Life podcast.
Let me do my thing.
Oh, okay. All right.
God damn.
I mean, shit. Niggas
I
tell
know,
me
look,
to
he
shut
been,
up, talk, whatever. Oh,
he been running my life ever since I've known this nigga. He's like, Menace, welcome me over here. I'm like, for what? He's like, don't worry about it. Just come on, cuz this nigga's tripping. I'm like, who? He be like, listen, don't worry about it. Just do that. I'm like, all right. So, you just tuned in to Bigger Than Life. Make sure y'all keep tuning in and checking out every time we post it. Make sure y'all tune in to the subscribe button and push that so you can become a loyal patron to what's going on over here.
Right.
Shout out to yourself and shout out to my nigga, which is the actual host of here. But it's the Compton Menace Takeover, Compton Menace Takeover. So make sure you tune in to subscribe for the Bigger Than Life podcast channel. Let's get it. You don't say nothing else. You don't say nothing else. Let's go.